welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you are new here, thank you for clicking today's video. And whether it was the title or the thumbnail, I'm hoping you enjoy the content. And of course, if you're coming back as a subscriber, hey, as always, how are you? I hope you've been well. Thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoy the content too, and yeah, thanks for having you back. So for all of you, you know I'm already gonna say, we are on the road to 10K and we're getting close. So whether you've been here before or you're new to the channel, if you do enjoy today's content or any other videos that I have put out, please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. It lets me know that 1, you actually like the content, 2, of course it puts me on the map, and 3, it just lets the numbers kind of peek up there so people know and can find my channel a bit easier. But with that being said, honestly, if you do enjoy the content and today's video, please be sure to at least thumbs up and subscribe if you want to as well. Now, as you can see by the title of today's video, we are doing another edit, another portion of the Monochrome series. If you are new here, the Monochrome series is basically where I shop at Zara predominantly and base my items on one color. So far I've done quite a few. I said I was going to make a playlist, still need to do that, but I will try and link some other ones in the video above. Today I'm bringing you a color that you guys have said you wanted to see, and honestly I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because I kind of did the Monochrome series with the intention of stepping out of my comfort zone and trying colors that I don't really wear or wouldn't really look at. But this color has slowly become a fan favorite. I mean, I've been loving it because it's a neutral, but with that being said, we are doing the brown edit today. Now, I feel like this is the color of the autumn winter season. Green is still there, so it's between brown and green, I feel like, but I have seen so many items on Zara, so I'm super excited to do this one today. It will be a try on as always. All details will be below. You'll see what it looks like on me, but sizes, pricing and details will be in the description box. Now, with that being said, there are quite a few items to get into, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the first item I actually want to start with is this top that I'm wearing right now. It's actually good I'm starting with this one because I didn't do a cutout or a try on portion for this top in particular. I have the same one in green. I have shown it to you guys before. I cannot remember the price off the top of my head, but I think it's $17.99. Lovely cowl neck detail. No adjustable straps, but they kind of crisscross at the back. You guys already know the drill. You'll see what it looks like on the model as well. But this top, I had it in the green, saw it in the brown, and I said, you know what? I try not to be that person, but I could not help it. So first item is this one that I'm wearing right now. Super cute to wear under like blazers and stuff, but equally if you just want to wear it with jeans or shorts, it works really well. Great price, great material, great fit. It does this like snatching thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely a fan. So yes, that is the first item that I've got on. Next item to mention is something that I've had my eye on for a little bit, and not so much this top in particular, but this style of top. I picked it up in a size large because all the sizes kept selling out. I tried to get a small, it would go, medium, it would go. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get a large and call it a day. $19.99, and it is this brown knit vest here. I think this is such a beautiful brown. You can already see in contrast with my skin tone, the top I'm wearing is a very rich sort of reddy brown, but really nice. One thing I would say is I'm actually quite happy that I got a large instead of a small or medium, just because it means that yes, if I do want to do the whole like layering style and wear a shirt or something underneath it, that's fine, but equally just the way it fits as a top in itself is really cute as well. You will see that I basically just styled it with my leather trousers, which have honestly become one of my top pieces in my wardrobe, which is crazy, but I digress. So yeah, this top, as I mentioned, size large, $19.99, really nice, lovely chunky fit. Love that sort of like detailing with the knitwear here as well. You've kind of got some detailing down there, and then I love the hem or the sort of bottom of the top as well. Really nice, not too loose or too dropped down on the sleeve, so it means you can wear a bra, you don't need to worry about a side boob or anything like that. Love the neckline as well, crew neckline, sort of just simple round, not too high either. But yeah, this one is super nice. I love the color, love the fit. I was in an iron if I wanted more of a V neckline, but I think this one actually works really well. So that is the first item. I'm gonna show you this next piece, which technically is a form of brown. So not sort of the browns we've been seeing before, but it is still a brown. I think I showed this in one of my upcoming videos as well, and I have no idea where the tag is. Again, guys, check below. But I did pick them up in a medium, and they are these wide leg trousers. These are so lovely, and me and wide leg trousers and full length trousers are like this. Honestly, we go hand in hand. And ever since I discovered that Zara can actually cater to my height and my leg length, I was like, do you know what? I'm here for it. Now this is in a very interesting color because it's not camel, it's brown, it's almost like a yellowy, really nice, but I think for some people you may find it hard to work out what to wear with it. For someone like me who sticks to neutrals and wears a lot of neutrals, I think it will be absolutely fine, but it is a bit of the tone is a bit off, if I'm honest. Now if I bring it up a bit closer, I'm hoping you can see the sort of texture material that it is, but another thing that's really, really lovely is the way the waist is. So you have like an inside button there, which is nice, and you've got the zip as well. But I love the fact that it actually buttons up to like the side, which again, you'll see a lot better in the cutaway. Like super, super cute, nice extra sort of detail on the trousers. Now, one thing you will notice straight away is these are a wide leg, but I love how loose and sort of masculine they are. These are really good. I love the fact that they have the pockets. They've got like the stitch pockets at the back as well, but I really like the waistline and the fact that it does have belt loops too. Now, with regards to styling, I would just keep this super, super casual. If this is the sort of trousers that had a blazer, I think it would be nice as a suit set, but I think the trousers themselves are lovely. They kind of have like this linen texture. Really cute though. So yeah, these are the next items that I picked up. Like I said, a different kind of brown, a very interesting tone. Love the pleating on the front as well. But yeah, these were the next wide leg trousers that I'm adding to my collection. Sticking with trousers because why not? Next trousers I picked up, I literally and ahed for so long. I looked at them and I said, Racheal, you are not gonna wear them. But when I tried them on, I was pleasantly surprised. So I picked these up in a Euro 40, which is a UK size 12, and they were £29.99, and they are these trousers here. I'm literally smiling because again, it's one of those items where as much as I love brown, I would never pick something up in like a corduroy, like what? But I did. These are the high-rise full-length trousers, like I mentioned already, in a size 12. They are a wide leg as well because, as I said, love wide leg Zara trousers. The full-length wide leg ones are always on point. These fit really well, quite good on the waist as well. I've kind of, to an extent, I don't expect to find a perfect fit in Zara when it comes to like waist to hip ratio, but they are good enough for me to not feel subconscious or that there's a super big gap behind. So these ones, as I mentioned, full leg, corduroy. I'll come a bit closer so you can definitely see the texture, but they are really, really nice. One thing I was kind of worried about is I didn't want them to have that sort of like dusty sort of look that corduroy can have sometimes. Because if you're not familiar with the texture, I feel like just how it looks. It has functional pockets on the front and on the back as well. Really, really nice. And you'll see how I styled it up, which is definitely giving me like 70s vibe. Really, really interesting outfit. But in a nutshell, could definitely just wear this with a plain t-shirt. You could definitely dress it up as well. But I think because of the texture, it gives me that sort of like almost casual vibe. I usually get a size 12 anyway. And I feel like even though it's a different material, these are still good in a 12. So that was the next item. Next item, I do not feel like is going to be any surprise to anyone because this is like another one of Zara's staple pieces. And it is this brown vest top here. Now, as you can see, I do not have the tag on it. I've worn this already quite a few times in the time that I've bought it, which is mad. I picked mine up in a size small though, and it's basically like the same material as the bodysuits, like the classic Zara bodysuit. But obviously it's not a bodysuit, it's just like a vest top. Love this because it has a nice sort of scoop, almost squared off neckline and kind of like thicker straps. It's not really a cami, it's more of a vest top than anything. But this one is definitely a staple. I think price-wise it was like $11.99 or something like that. Again, check the link below. But this is really, really nice. Again, one thing I love about it, similarly to the bodysuit, is it has like a double lining inside, which I think is super helpful because of the way it fits. If you don't want to wear a bra, you know, if you can get away with it, then you're more than covered. You don't need to worry about like any see-through or like nips poking through, all of that stuff. So this one is super, super nice. I would say if they had an extra small, which off the top of my head, I can't remember if they do, I'd probably get an extra small just so it has that super fitted fit. But the small is really, really nice as well. I'm actually thinking of picking up in a black and white, maybe more so the black just to have it because it's a really nice staple to wear underneath blazers and just layer with. So yeah, that would be the next item. Next items are a Cowl set, which I don't feel like will be any surprise once I said I'm doing brown. You probably anticipated that, okay, you would see this set anyway. Very casual, different colors. I feel like everyone and their mum has some variation of it. And it is the tracksuit jogger set. Now I'm going to separate the items. So the top I actually picked up in a size large. and it was $11.99, and it is this crop sort of sweatshirt style. Really simple, honestly, nothing much to it. It's got the cuffed sleeves, as well as like the cuffed sort of, I don't know what you'd call, but it's a different, slightly different material down there as well. You can see the separation there. Crew neck, really nice and loose fitted. It is cropped, not like super cropped, but it is a cropped fit, so that's why I picked up the large. And then I picked up the bottoms in a large as well, I think. Yeah, in a large as well. They were $17.99. The bottoms do have a drawstring waist, and they're sort of like this elasticated waistline, which is always good when it comes to joggers, as well as pockets. And then it is the cuffed style bottom, sort of like tracksuit as well. Lengthwise of the trousers, if I remember correctly, they were okay for like tracksuit sort of jogger bottoms anyway. So I think if you're taller than me, they might start being a little too cropped. I'm 5'7". They might start being a little too cropped, but if you're shorter than me, you'll be absolutely fine. Large, I would definitely say size up, depending on the sort of fit that you want. If you do want them more like fitted, sort of like slim fit, you can obviously just get your normal size or even size down, because they are really comfortable. But yeah, together as a set, definitely a great price, $17.99, $11.99. You've got it for under £30, which is, or just on £30 actually, which is great. So that was the next set. And of course, if you aren't familiar with this already, they have it in different colors. I think I've shown you guys the cream one before as well, but definitely prefer the brown over the cream. So that was that. Okay, next piece to show you is a bust, and it's a bust because of me. I actually don't know what I was thinking. I picked up these high-rise leggings in this beautiful brown color. Picked them up in a large for $19.99. I say large because I don't know why I picked them up in a large. Now, I have these trousers in a slightly different style. I feel like if you shop in Zara enough, this is quite like a typical style they have now, with a split hem at the bottom. Really lovely color though, very neutral, very like almost like a warmish, it's very nice color, very nice tone. It's got the seam that goes all the way down the front, which I appreciate you can see like that. I have these in black, and the black I think now in hindsight are a slightly different fit, because the black I think I could actually get away with wearing a large potentially, just because the waistband can be quite restrictive. However, these large ones, as you will see, are super loose. Like it's just baggy and like bunching around my crotch area. Not flattering at all. Lengthwise, again, 10 out of 10 for length. Perfect length. Definitely okay to wear with heels as well as flats. I love the split hem. You can't close or anything because some of them do come with a zip. This one is at the front and it's a split hem, as you can see. Fit, material quality, nothing is a surprise there because it's really similar to some of the other ones they have. But I just think this is a really nice color that they've got. So that was the next item, $19.99. I picked it up in a size large. This next item is an interesting one. I picked it up in a large and it's $49.99, and it is this faux leather brown dress here. Now, I'm not helping the fact that it's open. Okay, so this dress, right, picked up in a large because I was like, it's faux leather. There's going to be some stretch, but at the same time, it's going to run small. That's what I anticipated, just having shopped with Zara before, bought faux leather items in the past. This, I actually quite like the shine to it. I do think that adds something to it. It is super soft. Like, I have to give them that. It is so soft. And as you see, it has the buttons on the front. It doesn't really have that fishy smell. You guys already know when it comes to faux leather, that can be a problem. Love the arms as well. I think that's a super cute detail. So like a split sleeve or split sort of cuff sleeve. Really nice. This, I just don't know about the fit. The thing is, I think the large works for my hips and it works for like my lower area. Waist, it's okay because it does kind of come in, but then it does this weird thing around my bust where I'm like, I don't know if it's supposed to be sort of draped. I honestly don't know what it's supposed to look like. And obviously you can look at what it looks like on the model, but depending on your body size and shape and whatever, it can be a bit different. It's a nice one. It will definitely look banging on some of you for sure. But for me, I said, nah. But definitely had to mention it because it's definitely up there with one of their more interesting items. Okay, if we're gonna speak of another Zara staple, this is definitely one. Picked up in a size large and it is $11.99, and it is just this bodysuit here. So as you can see, we've gone back to that kind of like rich brown tone, which I am not mad at. In the rib material, this I'm not even gonna talk about too much because I feel like this is something that everyone has seen already. I personally have this in a black and white color already. I think I bought in a green, but I wasn't happy with the green, so I returned that one. But this one actually picked up in a large, whereas the previous ones I've had in a medium. And I must say, I think I prefer the large fit. Just because it's a bodysuit, it's not a thong style, it's kind of just like a Brazilian style fit on the bottom. Not a thong style, and I feel like just because it's quite a nice, thicker sort of knit or rib material, sorry, I think I do better with the large than a medium. Just so you have that room, you have a bit of stretch so you can lift up your arms and move about and feel comfortable in it. Medium is fine, but I think I just prefer the large. They both work for me, if anything. So yeah, picked up in a brown. You already know what it is. Definitely looking out for more colors that they do. But now that I've got the black, white and brown, I think that's a good trio to have. So yeah, that was the next item. Not to be negative or anything, but let's stick with the items that didn't quite work. The next one is this bodysuit, which I picked up in a large, which isn't a surprise because, as I mentioned, I've picked up bodysuits in large before. However, $19.99, I do believe they say this item runs small, and they are not lying. Oh my goodness, this bodysuit is super cute. I do have to come closer so you can see the texture of the material. Like, it's this really nice sort of speckled brown color. As a concept, really, really lovely, because what it has is like this collared neckline with a button as well. So it ends up having like this keyhole. Can't show you very well, to be honest. It ends up having like this keyhole detail on the front. You'll see it better in the try on. However, this is not really that stretchy, especially as a bodysuit. You do not get that stretch that I feel like you need from the crotch area kind of like to the rest of the body essentially. So this was a bust. It got to the point where I was like, this is really cute. I like the neckline and everything, so I'd have to wear it without doing the poppers up at the bottom. But then I was like, that totally defeats the idea of it being a bodysuit. So it had to be a no from me. $19.99. Material wise, it kind of has like a rougher texture to it. I can't really explain it. But as you can see, it's kind of got like blue speckled colors in it as well. It is nice. Again, definitely will work for someone out there, but fit wise, it was just a no from me. And it does only go from a small, medium to a large. So if you are lucky enough to be able to fit into it, I do think it's a really nice sort of elevated basic item. But yeah, for me, it just wasn't working. Next item was something that, again, I would say is quite different for myself. I picked this up in a size large, and it's $25.99, and they are these bottoms here. Now, this is what I'm talking about when we say trying things out of my comfort zone, because this is very, very patterned and printed. However, I love the tones of these trousers. They have this sort of like satiny sort of material. If I come up a bit closer, you might see like the shine and the detail a lot better. Really, really nice texture, really nice material. They do have an elasticated drawstring waist, and they have this little pocket on the back as well, which I appreciate the fact that the waistline, the pocket, as well as the bottom of the trousers are all different material. I think that's a really nice touch. This is actually a co-ord set. I ummed and ahed about getting the shirt, but I was just like, do you know, I'm not going to wear it as a set. But the shirt I think would actually be really nice as a shirt by itself. I'm actually thinking, have I bought it before and shown it on my channel? I'm not sure. Say that to say, these run small. They definitely run small. If you have hips, a bum, anything like that, they do run small. Hence why I'm very happy that I picked up a large. I don't know what inkling I had to do so anyway. They don't have pockets, so they just have that one pocket on the back, but I think these would be really cute on holiday. They definitely have that pajama sort of vibe. I'm sure you can see it in the print and just everything, the material, very, very pajama-esque. But I think this would be really, really nice with the crop top. It would be really nice with the bodysuit. Very simple. Let the trousers do the talking. It would really look nice on an evening as well with some nice, with some cute heels. But yeah, so this, again, pleasantly surprised. Definitely not something I would look at typically, but I saw it was brown. I said, let me try it, and I'm happy that I did. So that was the next pair. Going into something again that I would consider to be quite basic and a nice piece to have is an item that I picked up in an XS to S, so extra small to small size, $29.99, and it is this jumper here. Now this jumper is a deep dark brown, beautiful color. I love the fact that the sleeves are kind of like this, very free, almost like a bell sleeve. Almost. It's quite a wide fitting sleeve, and it's a very loose jumper if you couldn't see already. I'm actually keeping it on the hanger because it's quite a light material, so I feel like you won't see it as well if not. But yeah, $29.99, not bad at all. Definitely a lighter knit, but I love the fact that you can still see like the texture in it as well. This As I said, I think it's quite simple. Again, somewhat of an elevated basic because of the fit and the sleeves and everything like that. It is a bit thinner, but it's not thin. It's just like a lighter sort of knit, if you can kind of see what I mean. It will definitely keep you warm though. I feel like I can sense that already. But tucked in with some nice blue jeans or even with some leather trousers, I think that might be how I styled it up. I think that would be really, really nice. But yeah, I love the color of this one. It doesn't run big because I think that's the size. It is a little oversized, but I don't think there's any way where you'd have this fitted anyway. So I think that's the style. But yeah, this was a really, really nice one. Price point is okay for what it is, but it's pretty much a staple. So the only thing is I would hope it washes well. Some other bottoms to quickly show you. I feel like I've been late to this party because I feel like for one reason or another, I haven't been able to get items from this collection. Nothing like special or exclusive, but it is the Limitless Contour collection. I picked this up in a size medium to large. They're $17.99 and they are these ribbed leggings here. Yeah, I can't see much at all. And I do apologize because I actually forgot to do a try on for this one. But I think this is an item that most of you are used to an extent. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But yeah, so this one I picked up in a medium to large because I knew they were leggings. I wanted there to be room, some give. I love the fact that it has like this waistband on top, which is like a slightly thicker ribbed material. Nice, and it's got like a nice thick band to it, but definitely elasticated very well. And of course with these are just a simple basic. Any neutral outfit you have, any sort of loungewear you might want to pair this up with, or just like casual days you might have, this would be a really, really good one. These with my Crocs, great stuff. But yeah, so I picked these up as well. Second to last item is probably one of my favorite items in this haul. And again, different from what I would usually go for. But say that to say, I actually picked up something very similar, I think, in my green edit or at some point in the year. It is a cardigan, which is $49.99. I picked it up in a medium, and it is this baby here. Now, if this does not give you old school grandma 90s sort of vibe, or even your granddad, I don't know for you. This is so cute though. I love the pop of pink in it. And you've got the yellow as well. Definitely a nice oversized chunky cardigan. Only comes in a smaller medium, $49.99. It's definitely a higher price point than the other green one that I have. But this is so cute. I love the buttons as well. Almost like a tortoise shell, I think is the best description I'll give to that. But the colors on this is just lovely. It does look like it would be itchy, but it really is not. Very, very soft, very comfortable on the skin, not itchy at all. And I just like this. There's honestly not a lot to say to it. I think this is definitely, there's always a Marmite piece in the haul, I think. This is it. But I think this is so cute. It is a bit higher, $49.99, but I like it. And I do like the fact that it has a medium. That it is a medium, and just to say it has pockets on the front there as well. So yeah, super cute. Very random, but I like it. And then last but not least, I picked up yet another bodysuit. $25.99. This one is in a size large, and this one I had to pick up because this is very similar to a white bodysuit shirt that I have from Zara that I've just always been like, how has this never been a thing? This I need to pick up in a large because it is that poplin sort of style material, and it does have some ruching, and it is a thong. Shocking, Zara, it is more of a thong style bodysuit with the poppers at the bottom. But I knew because it was more of the shirt style, I should go for a size large, and it does fit really well. This I love because it has like some cinching around the waist. I hope you can see that there. It has some cinching around the waist, so even though it's kind of like loose on the arms and quite ballooned on the arms and a little bit on the bust, it brings you in at the waist and obviously tapers down into the bodysuit at the bottom. Like I said, as soon as I saw it, very reminiscent of the white one I have that I bought some time ago actually. So yeah, I was like, yeah, this will be a good staple to have. You could definitely dress it up and dress it down as well. Because of how it comes in on the waist, you can kind of like unbutton it, show off like some cleavage or jewelry, all the above, or like a nice bralette underneath. But equally, if you did want to wear this to the office, it is a shirt style, so you could definitely get away with doing that as well. It's all about versatility. So yeah, that was the last item to mention. Definitely a good one to end on. So yeah, this, shout out to the brown edit. I'm a fan, but yeah, that was the last one. So guys, that was the end of the brown edit. And I have to say, this probably is up there with the green one as well. Definitely some favorite items, some items that I'm absolutely loving and can't wait to kind of style up. As always, if you haven't made it to the end, be sure to leave a brown heart in the comment section so I know you have done, and let me know what some of your favorite items were. I'm looking forward to doing another one of these, so do let me know what color you want to see next. But until then, you can catch me Sunday 7 p.m. Until then, of course, stay well, stay blessed, good vibes only, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.